Welcome back to More Sip2Tally. And I'm your host, Coach Evans. Today we're going to talk about Cam Newton versus Drake Maye. Now, we know Cam Newton has had his fair share of controversy since he's left the league. When he first left the league and he would speak on game managers versus game changers, a lot of people said it came off as him being bitter because he still wasn't in the league, and the situation that, happened with him being the backup to Mac Jones and feeling like it would be too much pressure to have him behind Mac Jones. And then just the fact that he really the NFL kind of phased him out. I ain't gonna say he phased himself out. The NFL kind of phased him out because a couple years ago, I still feel like he could have been one of the top 64 quarterbacks in the NFL, meaning he could at least been a backup to somebody. But now he's doing this thing in the media with First Take, and then his own little side thing with him and what's his co-host name? I forget his co-host name, but he's funny. But anyway, lately, he talked about Drake Maye, and he called him fool's gold when he was asked a question by a certain reporter. And I don't think the insult was straight at Drake Maye, but I think Drake may have took it at that, and he kind of popped back off at Cam with some words when he was asked by the reporter about it. Let's hear what Drake had to say, then I'll come back.
In New England, they currently are riding an 8-game win streak, and they're tied with the Broncos for the best record in the league at 9-2. Despite this, though, our very own Cam Newton has been hesitant to jump on the Patriots bandwagon. And yesterday, Drake Maye was asked about Cam's comments, and he responded. Listen to this.
Cam Newton said the Patriots are fool's gold. That was his words, not mine. Do you hear those things? Do you react those things? Any comment on that?
Oh no, I don't even. I don't even know what show he's on. I think they get paid to make remarks and make certain comments. So just worried about what people in our organization think and worried about what we think and my teammates think, and everybody's gonna have different opinions. So we should go out there on Sunday and worry about ourselves.
Now, that was the proper thing to say, based off of who I am and what I'm doing as far as Drake Maye. He shouldn't be worried about media outlets, shouldn't be worried about YouTubers, shouldn't be worried about anybody outside of that building. His coaches, his immediate circle, if he has a quarterback coach, that guy. But Cam, Cam ain't gonna take too lightly to using, check that, to what he considers disrespect. So Cam kind of snapped back. I ain't gonna say he snapped back at Drake. He just had a response to Drake Maye's response, and also while clarifying what he was asked to try to explain his point. Let's take a listen at what Cam had to say about Drake's response.
Hold on real quick. I gotta stand on business right here, you know what I'm saying? Because I need him, as in Drake Maye, to understand this. Now, being in this position as a member of the media, there's a lot of things that are not always done. And it's always this. Things can be taken out of perspective.
All the time. A lot of comments are taken out of perspective. A lot of comments are said with a certain meaning, and or come off a certain way, but they don't necessarily mean that. Or if it's said and it's too spicy, they'll try to walk it back some. But you got to try to add context to a lot of your points, because here in this day and age, they're taken out of context a lot. So Cam is definitely right in that aspect.
Things can be taken out of context. Now, I did say the Patriots are fool's gold. And I'm going to stand.
Stephen A, the whole time that Cam was going on his little rant, or so to speak, was just sitting there like, wonder what he gonna say. I hope he don't get us in trouble.
On that. I was referring to the fact that It was a question that was asked. Does the AFC now go through the Patriots?
And that's a really good question. Patriots are hot, 8 in a row. If I'm not mistaken, they're the number 1 or the number 2 seed. Do you guys in the comment section, do you believe in the Patriots? Are they fool's gold to you? Do you think they're gonna come back to the pack?
Or New England? I said fool's gold. Why did I say fool's gold? Because there's not a soul in this beautiful gymnasium.
And if you don't know, they're at Bethune-Cookman, I guess for a pep rally, because Bethune-Cookman is playing their classic versus FAMU in Orlando this weekend.
That will say they will take Drake Maye over a wild card winner in Patrick Mahomes.
Give me Pat.
In Lamar Jackson.
Give me Lamar.
Drake Maye, respectfully, you're having a great season. But I also put Drake Maye in a position where it's like, yo, we don't really know. Similar to Indiana Jones.
That's Daniel Jones, if you don't know.
So, to the reporter that asked the question, that was a great job because columnists typically do these type of things just to poke the bear. But this is merely a warning. Don't keep poking this bear.
Cam say, don't keep poking this bear. And we all know the back and forth with him and Gilly about Jalen Hurts. So if you keep saying his name, you're gonna keep finding a way to come back. Now, I don't know what negativity he would have to say about Drake Maye, especially with, the season he's having. It's his second year, and he's having an amazing season, leading his team to an impressive 8 wins in a row. So it's going to be interesting to see where this goes from here. I don't think Drake will say anything else about it. And if he doesn't say anything else about it, Cam probably won't say anything else about it. But there will be reporters out there that will try to get this stirred up because it's good TV. And we know Cam loves good TV or good internet or whatever we calling it these days. He'll tell you every time on 4th and 1. It's for clicks. And that's he'll go at it with whoever because he understands the business that we're in right now. And so let's see where this goes from here. Cam versus Drake Maye. I don't really think either one of them's wrong. Cam gets paid to speak his opinions. Drake handled it well when the New England reporter asked him about it. So let's see where this plays out and see if anything builds off of it. But I think it's much ado about nothing. Drake doing his job, Cam doing his job. And it's just an interesting story to see if this does get some traction, where does it go from here? So I appreciate y'all for tuning in to More Sip2Tally. We'll be here all week just dropping different little tidbits about the NFL coming up. But I thought this was real interesting to see when I checked it out earlier today. So I appreciate y'all for coming back. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me. Like the video. Subscribe if you've not done so. Hit that bell so you can be notified when the rest of this content drops throughout the 2025 season. And on that note, peace, y'all.